Welcome back, everyone. Dan Hodges with us today, our naturalist and everyone's favorite character on TV. By the way, I'm not trying to embarrass you, but we get more positive responses for one Dan Hodges than I think we do any segment. Just thought I would throw that out there. Now that you have a big head, let's talk about it. A big event coming up that's been going on for 4 years now. Tell us what you got.
Jeff, you know what? We're so glad to be on here in the Park District. So grateful to have a spot like this to be able to share some of the environmental education, some of the great stuff about nature that we can. So we're really glad to be here. But that's what we're doing with this program. This program, something we've done for a long time. Here I am. Can you see me?
Yeah,
no, you can't.
You're like a disappearing turtle.
But this program is called Meet the Wild, and WILD stands for Wildlife in Legendary Disguise.
Right.
And so what we're doing, Jeff, is this was a costume that we used a couple years ago.
There he is. He's still there, folks. Don't worry.
And then this is the costume, another one that we used a couple years ago. Look at me, a beautiful red-winged blackbird. Maybe I'll come back as a monarch butterfly, Jeff. You never know. You never know what we're going to be. So what we've got going on is a program where you can take, it's geared mainly towards families and kids, but all ages, of course, are welcome. But you take a walk on the trail in the evening. Sometimes it lasts into the night. The program lasts for a good portion of the evening. But you take a walk and you meet wildlife sharing their natural history. So this was a costume I donned a couple of years ago. Don't tell the kids though, because I think there was a real red-winged blackbird on the trail. But there'll be some naturalists out there sharing some really cool natural history information. It's very engaging, very exciting, very entertaining, if I do say so myself. And then afterwards, you make s'mores at a little campfire, and you get a little bag of trinkets. It's such a fun time. It's a great time for, like I said, Jeff, it's a great time for the family, but then people of all ages really can enjoy themselves at Meet the Wild.
That's excellent. How do we learn, like, where we need to be? Is there anything specific we need to do, or do we just show up?
So you're just going to show up this time. Usually we'd ask you to register, but for this one, we're going to get a lot of people out here, Jeff. It's really exciting. It's at McLean Teddy Bear Park, which is on Dixie Highway, just north of State Route 81. We'll have some signs out there. Hopefully you can't miss it at Teddy Bear Park. And the program's going to run 5 to 8 p.m. And the last hike's going to leave at 8 p.m. So you've got a window of time where you can show up and you can you kind of check in, and then you get assigned the group number. You'll leave with a group that's led by some of our law enforcement, our rangers here at the park. So you'll have a guided tour through the woods to meet these wildlife out there, 6 to 8, and that's this Saturday, Jeff. That's October 2nd, 5 to 8 p.m. It's going to be a really fun time. If you come a little bit later in the evening, things will start to get, dusk starts to set in, twilight. Then we're going to get a little bit of a night hike in on the trail. Of course, bring maybe the younger kids a little bit earlier. They can enjoy themselves before they head off to bed. It's a great time, Jeff. I hope you come out too. I
think it'll be fun. So if you see a 6-foot-tall red-winged blackbird out in the woods, there's no need to panic, right, Dan?
Exactly. And we've got a whole list of characters that we're going to bring out, some new ones this year. We've got bringing back some old naturalists back here to volunteer for us. We're really having a good time planning and preparing for this, and I think we're going to have a really good time putting it on too. It's you know me, Jeff. I'm a little bit of a ham, and so it's an opportunity, put a little mask on and ham it up, right?
There it is. He's back to the butterfly. Yeah. Well, what better month than October than to do something like this and dress up? I think it's going to be fun. You guys do a great job, Dan. We really appreciate you telling us about it. Thanks so much.
Jeff, thanks a lot. And don't forget, you got to get outside. Come and join us at Meet the Wild.
That should be fun. We appreciate it. We'll be back after this.